This is Becoming a Blockbuster YA Author, the series that will guide you through writing and publishing a hit young adult or middle grade novel, and will train your brain to think like a best-selling author. Now that you've got your brainstorming done and have a general idea of what you want to write about, it's time to build a logline. A logline is a one-line summary of what your story is about. This is where you define your main character and their goal, and what conflict they encounter that drives the whole story. A logline can serve a few purposes. It acts as a quick one-line hook that you can use to pitch to agents, publishers, and readers, and it also becomes the nucleus of your story for your own benefit. So as you write, you'll be building layers around it until you've expanded it into an entire manuscript. It's a good idea to always refer back to it so you don't lose sight of what your story is really about. I'll give you 3 examples from movies and TV. See if you can guess what they're from. A water-fearing sheriff must kill a giant shark in order to protect his family and seaside resort town. A tomboy FBI agent must go undercover in the Miss United States pageant to prevent a group from bombing the event. An overprotective clownfish must leave the safety of his reef and brave the open ocean to rescue his son, who's captive in a dentist's aquarium. So we've got a specific protagonist who must achieve some goal, or else the opposing force wins. Note, these are not the same as a tagline. A tagline is a marketing thing, like "in space, no one can hear you scream." That's catchy and effective for PR, but it's not a logline. It doesn't tell you the plot. The most important thing for you to notice is that a great logline has a sense of irony. A specific person is forced into a situation that completely throws off their core beliefs. So we've got a water-faring sheriff who has to go into the ocean to kill a giant shark. We have a tomboy FBI agent who has to enter a beauty pageant. And we've got an overprotective clownfish who has to cross the open ocean. See how these stories wouldn't be as good if the protagonist wasn't forced to confront their fear or aversion? So for your story, think of who would be the best person to go through the conflict. What type of person would have the toughest journey and learn the biggest lesson? What do they have to lose if they don't go through the journey? I'd like to invite you now to open the logline worksheet linked below and use our structure and examples to build a logline of your own. You can also fill out the protagonist worksheet to decide who your main character is. And if you're taking our coaching program, when you have your next call with us, we'll go through the ideas you came up with and we'll help you create a logline that will result in the biggest, most blockbuster story. For free guides, worksheets, and to apply for personal coaching, go to blockbusterya.com.